who would believe that, this is the fourth year in a row that we've been doing this. And it's been a beautiful journey to watch and to be part of. My name is Jorge Astelumendi. I'm the Senior Director of the Climate Resilience Center at the Atlantic Council.
أنادي 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 للرياح.
Mother Earth. And this produce enough energy for us and for life to flourish.
We are living in a world that is very ungrounded. We are living in a world where we have forgotten where we come from, where we even not know how to reconnect, to come back to the connection.
To build resilience in the face of climate change that is indeed here, we must work together. It is a whole of society challenge that will require a whole of society approach. And no one can be left behind. We also find ourselves at a turning point. It is no longer about abstract goals or distant future. It is about urgent action that needs to happen now, and action to empower the world's most vulnerable people.
One word for this COP. If you have one word for this COP, could you share that with us? And maybe 1 minute to think, and you start? We can start from you, Debbie, and then go around to the end.
So for me, the word is action.
Great, thank you. Susan?
Finance.
Lovely, that's finance as the theme.
Specific definition for what do you mean by climate finance?
Thank you. Finance again. Elizabeth?
Strong leadership.
We'll go with representation.
Thank you. Great representation, yes. Go
and
ahead.
commitment.
Commitment, perfect.
And you have your internal structure that you talk about here for how to make that happen and how to be a reliable long-term partner for communities and organizations on the ground. So maybe along that line, if I may turn to you, Jesper, from the Resilience Hub, and I think you as a hub, you see organizations probably grappling with that tension a bit. So yeah, so what are you seeing and hearing, and what are your perspectives?
Well, thank you very much. It's brilliant, and thank you, Jonathan. You took a lot of my speaking points. I think we need to build capacity. We talk about absorption capacity. How many in the room know what blended finance is? Show of hands. So that's pretty decent. Out there, when you actually work on projects, blended finance is a foreign concept. So it's about building capacity. Absorption capacity is about how do you actually implement. It needs to happen on all levels, governmental, down to project, down to how do you do project financing.